Hi all, welcome and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I want to share a horrific murder mystery with you out of Edna, Texas. But before I start, I want to thank each and every one of my subscribers, both new and old, for giving my channel a chance and returning again and again. It means more to me than you know, and I hope you know how much I appreciate your support. Thank you. Now, to another horrific story. A murder mystery that's both shocking and heartbreaking. According to Jacqueline Medina, she and her teenage daughter, Lizbeth, moved to Texas a year ago for her job. They moved into the Cottonwoods Apartments in Edna, and Lizbeth started attending Edna High School, where she joined the cheerleading team. According to news reports, Lizbeth missed school on Monday, December 4th of 2023 because she wasn't feeling well. Her mother told police that the following morning, she woke Liz up for cheerleading practice before she left for work at 6 a.m. Then, she said she communicated with her again after arriving at work. Although she did not share what was said between her and her daughter during that conversation, she must have thought Liz was getting ready for cheer practice and school after, because she said Liz was supposed to participate in a Christmas parade with her team later that day, and she planned to attend. She told police she returned home to their apartment after work that day so she could change her clothes. Then she headed out to attend the parade. But when she didn't see Liz with the other cheerleaders in the parade, she became concerned. So after the parade, she started asking her teammates if they knew where she was. But none of them had seen her. And they said they assumed she was still sick from the day before. Then, her mom said she went from being concerned to panicking. So she started making phone calls and planned to look for her daughter. She told police she rushed home, and while she was on the phone with a friend asking for help with her search, she went into her bathroom and saw her daughter's foot in the bathtub. So she pulled back the curtain and found her 16-year-old daughter unconscious in the tub.
Edna police say they received the call of an unresponsive person around 7 p.m. at the Cottonwood Apartments. First responders tried to save Lizbeth, but officials say she was pronounced dead at the scene.
And now to our top news story tonight, a murder that has rocked a small town in Jackson County.
A mother says that she found her 16-year-old daughter dead in their apartment. Here is a live look from Cy-Fair's FCU Stadium, where Edna High School has a playoff football game tonight. You see there her purple megaphone, her shoes, photos of her with the team. People are going to be wearing purple tonight to honor her, the murdered cheerleader, Lizbeth Medina. They're wearing purple, and the victim's mother told our Rosie Wynn that she would be going to the game. We spoke to the Edna residents about how this tragedy is affecting their town.
Everybody's coming together. Everybody was very shocked, but we're trying to be supportive of the family and all the kids. You've got all the cheerleaders that were upset. Actually, my niece is the cheer coach, and everybody was just devastated.
ABC 13 reporter Rosie Wynn spoke to the victim's mother just this afternoon.
And Rosie has that now from Edna in Jackson County.
Absolutely heartbreaking details in the death of Lizbeth Medina, whose murder has shocked the community here in Edna. Her mother giving a very emotional interview, claiming to be the one who found her body Tuesday night. Tonight, police still not sharing details on exactly how Lizbeth died or who may be suspects in her case.
Someone hurt my child. Someone took my child from me.
A says her daughter Lizbeth never showed up to the Christmas parade with her high school cheerleading squad Tuesday night.
Words can't explain what I felt at that moment finding my daughter and the matter that she was. I just want her to be remembered as the special little girl she was. Loving, kind, and big-hearted.
Investigators say they are handling this as a capital murder case with the help of the Texas Rangers and DPS.
All I can say is that I hope with all my heart that there is justice for my daughter.
And happening right now, friends, family, and community members honoring Lizbeth by wearing purple at the Edna football playoff game tonight in Cyprus.
Now, DPS and the Texas Rangers are investigating a possible murder case involving a 16-year-old cheerleader.
The body of Lizbeth Medina was found yesterday in her apartment in the small town of Edna. That's about 90 minutes southwest of Houston. Her mother talking with our Maria Aguilera tonight. Maria?
Mia, the teen who was killed, and her mother had only been living in the small town of Edna for a year. I spoke with her mom tonight, and she tells me this has been a nightmare. In this small town,
The most horrible way a mother could find her child. She was murdered in cold blood.
Jacqueline Medina is grieving the loss of her only child, Lizbeth, who was only 16 years old.
It should have been a great day because she was involved in the Christmas parade. She was going to be with the cheer squad.
But on Tuesday, she never made it to that parade. Her mother tells me she came home to their apartment only to find her daughter dead.
I lost it. She was my world, my everything. Everything I do was for her.
According to Edna police, officers along with DPS and the Texas Rangers are investigating what they believe to be a capital murder case. Police sharing limited details on what happened.
Someone dared to go in and just rip my daughter away from me. It just kills me.
Jacqueline says she feels broken.
I just want answers to why they would do this to an amazing little girl who never hurt anyone, who wouldn't dare to hurt anyone.
Now, praying for justice for her little girl.
Jacqueline told reporters that she cannot shake the image of the way she found her daughter, and she can't comprehend why someone would violently take her life. She said, "It hurts me. When I went to go change, I didn't realize she had been there the whole time. I could have seen her. I didn't look. I just didn't go into the restroom." Imagine realizing she was in her apartment with her deceased daughter, and she didn't even know it. That would mess me up real good. And I imagine it's tearing her up pretty good too. Police are not saying how they believe Liz was murdered, but they say they are definitely searching for her killer. And considering her mother entered her apartment 2 times before finding Liz there must not have been visible damage to the door that may have indicated a break-in occurred. It's terrifying to think that Liz may have opened her door to her killer, unless they were able to get in through a patio door or a window. Jacqueline made this heartbreaking statement to the media. She said, "I just want everybody to know that that was an amazing child. She wasn't a normal teenager getting in trouble for doing crazy stuff. She was very mature for her age. She was a caring and loving person who, as far as I know, and from the messages I received, she changed a lot of people's lives. I just want everybody to remember her that way, and not the way she was taken from me." Police are asking for anybody with information about Lizbeth's murder to call 911 immediately. The community will be holding a vigil in her honor on Saturday, December 9th, at the Cowboy Memorial Stadium. I'll be praying for Liz's loved ones to gain their strength to get through this horrible tragedy, and that her killer is caught before any other lives are taken. It has to be terrifying for the community to know the killer is probably walking among them. And more likely than not, if you've been listening to true crime for a while, then you know the police are going to be at that vigil with their eyes wide open, knowing he or she will probably be there. May Lizbeth rest in peace, and thank you for taking the time to hear her story. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you on my next video.